Whoa. Welcome.
Right,
Welcome to the welcome. Welcome to the podcast. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Jesse. Our podcast is gonna be called Informally Distressed. We're all kind of just stressing out all the time. I'll let the rest of the hosts introduce themselves.
Okay, well, I'll
Okay.
go first. I'll go first.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Luis.
Ooh.
Luis, not Louis. Like
Okay, Lois.
all the people at work call me. But anyways, we're just starting a podcast. To share some, I guess, our views on some topics that we're interested in. We want to talk about. And that's some period.
Brandon.
Okay, Louis Vuitton.
Right, call me Louis, but poor.
Okay. LV.
Okay, bestie. Anyways, nice to meet you all. I'm Brandon.
Hey.
Right.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
I'm the youngest one here, but I'm sometimes stressed a
You
little.
calling me old?
No,
Right, we're all
Okay.
stressed in different ways.
but right,
Right.
Just
Yeah,
like I'm
I'm
sure a lot of people are.
right. The
For
mental
real.
illness for me. But I'm just kidding.
Mental illness check.
But nice to
Shout
meet
out.
you all. Nice to meet you all. I'm very excited to be on this podcast.
God,
Absolutely.
we know you already.
Right, we know you.
We know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no.
Okay, go ahead. I was just gonna
Go ahead.
say, we kind of we've been thinking about doing something like this for a while, and I guess we're finally getting to it. Finally, getting over that little hump of not doing this. I think we listened to a couple podcasts, on our own, and I mean, honestly, I just feel like they're all kind of super happy, most of the time. I don't think I've heard many that are, talking about kind of issues that go on in people's lives, or I guess the darker sides of what people go through. So hopefully, we're kind of trying to bring that into awareness, I guess. Share a little bit of our stories of what has happened to us. So hopefully, people can relate to that.
Period. So we're actually from across the country. I'm on the West Coast in LA. We have somebody in the East Coast and then somebody in a different country. So that's also a very interesting thing and something we could talk about, because I'm sure things up north in Canada are
Right.
very different, or maybe the same. We'll find out.
I don't live in an igloo, if that's what you're asking.
Not the eagle.
Oh, I thought you guys ate like polar bears.
Polar bears!
Yeah, and penguins.
Wait, I think that's Alaska, right?
Oh, you're right. You might be right.
They got what's that ice cream, the Eskimo ice cream is like made of lard or something.
Girl, who?
Is that what it's called?
Penguin?
No. There's
Lard?
like a Eskimo ice cream. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. It's called something else, but it's like instead of like ice cream, it's like lard mixed with like berries, and people eat it to stay warm over there.
Oh,
Yummy.
God. Okay,
Shout out to Alaska.
Shout out to Alaska.
Hey, culture.
Inuits out here. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah. Yep, it's
Yeah,
lard.
That's awesome. That
like
is crazy.
Or whipped fat or tallow.
Ooh,
Doesn't sound
Fancy.
delicious, but
the innovation right now in
Right.
Alaska.
The
Crazy.
innovation is astronomical.
Astronomical.
I'm down to try it.
Just get a bucket of like vegetable shortening and mix some blueberries in it.
I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, not
I'm
bad.
just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, I watched a video on that once, and it was kind of interesting, I guess.
That's not for me.
Wait, that's not for us.
I don't-
But we support it.
I like the fatties.
I like the fatties.
I already got that.
Right? We don't need any more of that.
Same.
All right. Well, I think today is just kind of like a introduction, which I guess we kind of already did. You know, we want to talk about like some Christmas topics because we are recording this on the 25th, so exciting!
It's Christmas.
Merry Crisis, everybody!
Merry Chrysler.
And happy holidays.
Happy Hanukkah, all that shit.
All that.
Okay,
Okay.
period. So festive.
I love that.
She ate.
She ate.
Right, her Alaskan ice cream.
Oh. So how was Christmas for you guys? Oh.
I don't even know where to start. Brandon, go first.
I mean, Christmas was fine, I just ate with the family, Korean barbecue.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know about anybody else, but my parents don't give me gifts. They just kind of toss me the money, and say, "Here, have it up."
Not the money. I mean, that's not. It could be worse. You could not get anything. I'm sure a lot of people, probably don't get anything.
I mean,
A lot of people don't get anything. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind. I could use a little money.
Who? Right? Who doesn't?
Right? Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I work a full-time job. I could still use the money.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I feel like I probably did the most these
For sure.
2 days. But I wanted to mix in the I guess our race, because that kind of ties into what we would do.
Yeah.
So if you want to go first, Justin.
Yeah. So I am Latino. My dad is from Mexico. I think from Sonora, and my mom is from Honduras.
Okay, love it.
We love that, right? So the way we celebrate Christmas is, I would say, different than the standard American way.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, most of our celebrating is on the 24th instead of the 25th. So usually on the 25th, we don't do anything. But yeah, the 24th party. There was I had some family over. We made a bunch of food. we made menudo, but I don't like it. I'm I'm one of those.
He's one of those.
I'm one of those. Mexicans who don't like menudo, but there's other stuff. We made chicken and rice and a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, no tamales.
Right, that's kind of uncommon, for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, honestly. So I don't blame her.
That's exactly why. And my mom, she's getting older.
Right.
So
because there's literally like a whole day event, right?
It really is. Yeah. And my mom's not gonna make a few, right? She's gonna make like over 100 of them.
Exactly.
So she just didn't feel up for it, and that's fine. They made menudo. Everybody said it was good, and yeah, that's about it. They were here all night, and then they left, and now it's chill today.
Damn, I wish I could have some menudo. But yeah,
I got
right,
over.
Just over there.
So yeah, pretty nice. We didn't really exchange gifts. With my family, we don't. It's mostly like we'll get something from my mom,
right?
Or like maybe a few of us would give each other something, but we never. It's never been a big thing to like have to give a present to everybody, which is different. Like I know other Hispanic people and Latinos, you have to get everybody everything.
Everybody.
Yeah. So, pretty chill. I had fun. Usually I'm not good with those type of situations, but
Right. Love social anxiety.
I tried my best. I've learned. I've adapted.
Yeah, I mean, situations like that, you don't really have a choice. You kind of, been dealing with that since you were a kid. So.
For real. How was yours?
Yeah, I mean, mine was fine. You can probably tell by my name, I'm also some kind of Latino, but I'm Mexican. I was actually born in Mexico. Both of my parents are Mexican. And I was there till I was about 11, I think. And then, my parents brought me here. So I've been here. We don't really have much family here. We have my parents, my mom's brother, and his wife and like 3 kids, but that's
Okay,
about
good
it.
deal.
Yeah, so it was just 2 families for Christmas, and it is COVID, so it was kind of like, should we even get together? But
Yeah.
fortunately, my parents and my uncle and their kids are pretty good with getting the vaccine and stuff. We've had both our vaccines here. We even got the booster, which
Okay, booster.
didn't really get many symptoms from that. I feel like for the first and second were probably the worst, like the actual vaccines, but the booster was kind of whatever.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, we just went over to my parents' house, uh, with some food, some gifts, of course. They made barbacoa in a hole, but
Ooh.
I don't think they put like enough like wood or something, so it wasn't like cooked all the way.
Oh.
So my mom had to like throw it in the freaking on the stove, right? And they were like, "Oh, I guess we'll just open the gifts first." So we opened up the gifts first, and then we had the barbacoa, tamales. Those like
Oh.
this Mexicans like the what is it called? The salads, like the macaroni salads with like mayo and ham and shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We had that. Um, my
Yeah.
aunt
You
made
guys had
some like
champorrado or anything?
no. I've never really like. I guess we've never really drank that stuff, but I've had it a couple
Oh,
times,
okay.
and it's good. It's just not something I grew up with. But
Yeah.
we made a cheesecake. Um,
Ooh.
my aunt made some like strawberry and cream, but like the Mexican way with like lechera and shit. So it was
Oh,
good
y'all
as
went
hell.
crazy.
For real.
Yeah, you guys did a lot more than we did.
Yeah, so we did that. And then, I mean, there's this whole second part, but I guess we can get talked about that later. But it was
Ooh.
fun. I mean, I got gifts for everybody because I don't know, like, but I didn't find out my uncle and aunt were coming till like 2 days ago, so I didn't really buy them anything. So I just kind of had to like get something from Amazon real quick, and I got him some chanclas, some shoes.
Some
Chocolates.
I got my uncle some chanclas, like some house shoes. I got my aunt some like these cute look like boots with like little buttons on them. I mean, she liked them so.
Okay.
And then I got one of my cousins a little Naruto keychain because he likes Naruto and some stickers. It was really cute. And then one of my second cousin, they're both boys. I got him a phone case because I don't know, he's not really into like a lot of stuff. He's kind of your typical like straight man.
Typical straight man.
Typical
right?
straight man. He doesn't like shit. So I just got him like a phone case. And then my 13-year-old cousin was a girl. Apparently she's into anime. She had like watched Attack on Titan and stuff. So I got her a little keychain with like all the little like Mikasa and Eren, all the like the main characters, I guess. And then I also got her like the first volume of Tokyo Ghoul, like the manga, and she really liked it. She like when she opened it up, she was really excited. So
Oh, that's awesome.
that was good to see.
I remember when I was a kid, I used to be excited as it.
Right? Because like usually they just get clothes and stuff, and like how Mexicans are. That like we're not gonna buy you that chinito stuff. That's what she said. Like my aunt was like, "Is that from the chinitos?" I was like,
Not the chinitos.
"This is literally what she said." Because all the freaking Asians are chinitos to them.
Yeah, of course. But I don't even know.
Yeah.
What the hell?
No offense, Brandy. No offense.
It means like little Chinese,
It means like
something like that,
it's-
right? Like a little Chinese man.
it's not in a bad way. It's like endearing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my little Asian.
And they honestly they just don't know any better. Like they just
Yeah.
assume every Asian is just Chinese.
Yeah. They really don't know any better. You could try to explain the differences. They're like, oh,
Right. So
I don't
chinito.
know. Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's just impossible. I've tried talking to my parents about that, but it doesn't work.
I think that whole Ito thing is kind of weird because, like, I think it's a way for them to just not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because what was I called my whole life? Gordito.
Same.
What does that mean? Little fatty.
Right, little fatty. It's so endearing.
How's that? Right, thanks, mom. Calling me fatty for my whole life.
Right, and then they call you fat, but they're like, "You want some more food? Like, why aren't you eating?" I'm
Right.
like, "Did you not just call me fat 5 minutes ago?"
Oh my god, for real.
I
I
know.
think-
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that whole thing, like trying to make things endearing, like for us, like yeah, it's they don't mean it like that because we know they don't mean that way. But like,
It's just so
it's kinda-
like so passive aggressive.
yeah,
But like
It really is.
like we kind of know they mean it, but they they obviously
But not.
they love us or whatever. But it's still kind of like ow,
Right.
yeah. Whatever's wrong with you, they just that's your nickname.
That's your name. They just add the ito to the end.
Ito, or like if you have a big nose, they'll be like Narison.
For
It's
real.
like damn. All right.
It
Thanks
just
for
be
calling
like
me
that.
big nose.
Right? And then, so my aunt was like, oh, like, because like the older cousin that got the Leonardo kitchen is like 20, turning 21. So my aunt was like, you still like the cartoons? I was like, oh.
no.
Because, yeah, I mean, even when I was growing up, obviously we watched anime and stuff like that. We still do. I'm almost,
Mhm.
like 30 now?
Same.
And they still were like, you still watch these cartoons? Like, I guess they just see that as like a kid thing, but obviously it's not to us.
Wait till you show them one of those gory ones. You know?
Right.
Like all these anime that are like super intellectual, gory, like clearly for adults,
Right, like Tokyo Ghoul, kind of.
Yeah, even Tokyo Ghoul, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love that show.
Right. We'll definitely have, a discussion about that at some point.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, I mean, that was one half. I am married to a man, so I had to go to his family's thing today.
A man?
A man, not a homo.
Not the homo.
But yeah. Right, imagine.
How did that go?
It was fine.
Okay. That was today, right?
Yeah, but let's let Brandon go first, and then I'll go into that later.
I mean, well, as everyone may know now, I'm a whole niece, a whole Asian. I have a bit of a, I have a bit of an identity crisis, like, okay, so like my mom was born in Vietnam, but then apparently my grandpa was like, okay, well, you're born in Vietnam, but we're moving. And then they were like, okay, let's go to Singapore. So then now my mom was like speaking Vietnamese in Singapore for like 5 years. And then all of a sudden she only knows Mandarin. So then I'm just like, okay, so what am I,
Right.
And then my dad is actually Chinese. So he's like from like this nice hometown named Guangzhou or something. And then I guess my mom was born in Vietnam, so I'm half Viet technically. But then, like, my mom kind of forgot Vietnamese, so she was like, hey, well, learn it yourself. And I was like, oh, okay. Which I did not, by the way.
Right, so you're like a good 3-in-1.
So
but
I'm like something.
people in Guangzhou speak Canto, right? Or am I wrong?
They used to. A lot of them used to speak Canto, but then there was like a whole like change in languages throughout China for like 5 years, or like I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Let's not get into Chinese politics.
I don't even know what.
Right, we don't want to get canceled by the Chinese.
Like at first, my parents taught me Canto, like just to speak because it's like the native language at the time. But now now everybody's just speaking Mandarin. Like if you know Canto, good for you, right? But like Mandarin's like literally dominance. Like if I walk around, even like in my own country in Canada, like Mandarin is like a third language almost here. So it's like everywhere I go, there's already a translator that possibly speaks Mandarin. So, but that's a whole different topic for myself.
Right.
I have a whole identity crisis, so I guess I'm like 1/3 Viet and the other 2 is like Chinese.
Okay.
But
love that.
But as for Christmas, it was pretty It was pretty quiet this year and last year. Well, all because of COVID. But like this year,
Miss
we
COVID.
were supposed to, yeah. But then Miss Omicron was like,
Uh,
"Hi," she was like, "Hi,"
Hi.
And then we were like, "Okay, let's just do the family like some other time." So I basically just went to go drop off some gifts or whatever, and
okay.
just hung out with the family and ate Korean barbecue.
Was it
I'm jealous.
the DIY, like at home Korean barbecue?
Yeah, because my parents are still scared of
Right.
Miss Omicron. But like, your bitch ass has been going out. But like,
Right.
kind of stopped recently because I'm not trying to catch a case. Like
For real.
For
I
real.
mean, it's better than the opposite, honestly. Better to
Yeah.
be more careful than how some people are at the moment.
yeah,
I go out once in a while too, but I really try not to.
Right,
Like
but
sometimes I can't help it,
we got those masks on deck.
Yeah.
Christmas is a
Masked
weird
up.
topic. Christmas is a weird topic though. For like,
Ugh.
like
Is
I
it?
don't even think.
You
Like,
guys don't
see,
celebrate it like that, huh?
See, that's another
Mhm,
identity
mhm.
crisis. Like, I think we just celebrate it to celebrate it sometimes.
Right, just because you're, I guess.
Like my bitch is not Christian. The fuck?
Oh.
Holy
That's true.
Holy
That's
Jesus
true.
Bible never came to me.
I mean, they're probably just trying to fit in, in the
Oh,
place
Assimilate,
they live.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, maybe because we're in the Western corner. But I guess like an experience when I was like younger, like it was just like a whole family gathering.
Yeah.
There would be multiple like food choices. Like there'll be like see another identity crisis. There'll be like freaking pho in another room, and then there'll be like freaking pizza in the other, like pizza in the other.
Not pizza.
And there'll be like I guess what you would call it Panda Express on the other side, and I'm like, okay, well that's a lot of food. Like where are we
Like
going?
actual Panda Express? Like from the
No.
restaurant? Or
like it's just like Asian, like Chinese food.
Orange chicken.
Okay, right.
But it's like a freaking walk-in buffet sometimes.
I mean, that sounds honest. Honestly, that sounds great to me.
That sounds good.
It is good, and then sometimes there'll be hot pot in like another
Ooh,
section.
let's go.
Yeah, and trust me, it's like there's like so much food during Asian culture for Christmas, and then like there are those traditional like let's wrap presents under the tree, or
Right.
you just walk around like Chinese New Year and you go get some red pocket envelopes.
Is that the ones that they give you money in?
Yeah, it really depends. You always got that one sketchy uncle that gives you like a chunk amount, and you're like,
Oh,
you get this.
Where'd you get this money from, Uncle?
Like,
right. What are you doing, Uncle?
Right, we don't question that. We just go with it.
Oh my
I want to get a red envelope.
god.
Right.
Invite me.
you seen those TikToks where like people open like their Christmas or like birthday cards and like all the money falls out and you just ignore it. You're like, oh my god, thank you.
So much. Like, there was money in it.
That's
I
so
didn't
funny.
know.
Oh my god. Oh my
my
god.
Oh, these Gen Zs are crazy, right? I laugh at them every time.
That's so
I
funny.
love TikTok. Like, I really feel like I'm way too old to be on it.
But there's
I'm
all
about to be
kinds
30.
of people on it.
Right, you're never too
That-
old.
That's true. There's grandpas and grandmas on TikTok.
Right, there's some scary people on it too. We'll talk about that later.
Next podcast.
There's
Let's
a-
talk about.
Right.
Problematics.
There's some problematics. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but
Well, we love a good stay at home Korean barbecue Christmas.
oh yeah.
Oh, but tomorrow is a big event, so tomorrow. You guys, okay, so you guys are American. You guys had Black Friday after Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. So I don't know why we do Black Friday. We don't even celebrate Thanksgiving the same time you guys do. But Christmas, the day after, we call it Boxing Day. I think Australia also does this.
I've heard of that.
But basically, it's like crazy sales, and you go out and you buy stuff, even though you're broke after Christmas.
You said Boxing
know-
Day?
Yeah, we call it Boxing Day.
Yeah. Christmas Day. I heard about that, but I don't remember like who or what countries do it.
I'm pretty sure Australia does.
That sounds like a good idea. A lot of people are getting money
Mm-hmm.
or something, right? Or they're in a festive mood. after Christmas, and they want to continue the shopping. You know, so yeah, that's cool. So you're excited for Boxing Day?
Me? I mean, yeah, of course. I love shopping. I love a good mental illness in the bank's accounts.
Not the mental
Not the mental illness.
Yeah. Oh my god! Fun fact: I'm an impulsive buyer.
Yeah, and so it says on here that Boxing Day is usually Australia, Canada, and New Zealand. December 26th.
I don't know where Canada picked that up from. I even live in a country that's freaking an identity crisis.
Right, you got French, all that.
Isn't that one of your official languages, French?
I think so.
Yeah. So we have to learn French from like grade 1, like from grade like 4 to like 9, and then it's like not mandatory from like 10 to grade 12.
Weird.
I took French. I took it like a year or two, but I don't remember anything.
Right,
but like probably in high school though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low-key, I regret not continuing because I probably could have got a better job. But like, it was so boring, bro. All they taught me was how to go to the toilet.
For real.
Like that's all I remember.
With the toilet.
Yeah, it's like, est-ce que tu peux aller aux toilettes? And I'll be like, huh?
Huh?
Right, exactly.
Right. If I need a poo, I'm gonna find a toilet.
Right, I'm gonna go toilet. Like,
Yeah, that toilet.
honestly, I don't know why they were teaching me that stuff. Like, if I went to freaking France, I'm literally telling them pizza toppings, but I'm trying to get to freaking the Eiffel Tower. Like, it's just game.
Right, we got Google now. We don't need that.
I know that in Canada there's a lot of French people, or like there's a side of it that they speak French.
Oh, yeah,
but is it because it's the like why doesn't the rest of it, the rest of the country?
Well, if I remember correctly, back in my high school days, about Quebec City or Quebec as a province, or what you guys call states, they were like you know what? I don't remember his name. All I know is
it's okay. It's not the same, French class. It's okay.
Right. But all I know is Quebec had a whole different it's like a bill that they passed, and they were like, "This is gonna be a French province," something like that.
Do they only speak French there, or no?
No, they speak English too. Like they are, I'm pretty sure they're mandatory to learn English. But
right.
In all honesty, Quebec's probably 10 times smarter than us because they had to learn French and they had to learn English.
Right.
So,
it's okay. You speak another language too.
I speak like
you're
two.
bilingual,
right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're all bilingual. Period.
Oh my god, period. We're better than half the people that exist.
Right.
Love that. But that is cool. Holidays.
Love holidays.
Talking about holidays, a certain movie came out.
Oh my god, what movie?
Around the holidays.
Could that be?
Online? Oh no.
Oh, is that coming out too? Do they have a movie?
That's out. Yeah, it's out.
Oh, it's out. Oh shoot.
How was it?
No, I'm just kidding, guys. We're talking about Spider-Man.
Oh.
I mean, we could talk about that if you watch it.
Oh no, I don't want to talk about this.
Okay. All right.
That movie.
Anyways.
All right. Okay. You guys are the Sword Art fans,
Unfortunately, I honestly will say I'm a fan.
Right, we're fans.
Ew. Nah.
Listen, it was a great anime when I was like 12.
Wait, that first season really hit.
Yo, that first half season, that shit went crazy.
After that, it went crazy. It got crazy.
And then the dude became a vegetable. I don't know. A lot of stuff happened.
Right, there's a lot.
Not vegetable. It's like a veggie.
Give me Veggie Tales,
Not the Veggie Tales.
God, those shits are so good.
They ate their veggies.
He ate it. That's all I gotta say.
Right, but for people who don't know what we're talking about, Sword Art Online is an anime.
Sword Art Online is a Japanese animation. It's really popular.
And hated.
Yeah, it's loved and hated. I think people love it more than hate it,
it's probably 50-50 at this point.
50-50.
Yeah, it used to be a more love, and then,
But I mean, that's common. Anything that gets popular usually is also hated.
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure.
Naruto seems fine.
But I'm sure a lot of people hate
most
it.
people like it though. I think
Oh,
most people like that, right?
Yeah,
that's a good
There
question.
is-
We need a
there
poll.
is- right. There is a hate, but
There's
more
definitely a
love.
hate. Yeah.
There's more love.
I feel like most of that is probably because people grew up with it a little more.
Yeah. True.
So
So kind of want to keep on topic on this, but like, big three, who's the best?
Big three. Who are you talking
Big
about?
three anime.
Are you talking
Naruto,
about
oh,
Bleach,
not big three.
and One Piece?
and One Piece.
Oh wow!
Oh, my
Honestly,
God.
I only watched 2 out of 3 animes. The
Are you
other
trying to
one-
get us canceled already?
Right.
We're gonna about to get a lot of hate right now.
I mean, that's big three in the Western culture, I guess. But
I guess big three. Yeah. Most.
No,
people-
I think it's called Big Three because it was even in Japan and everywhere it sold. Those are the three that sold the most, or something like
that's
that.
true.
Yeah,
Here, let me look up top animes of all time.
it's definitely those three were the biggest sales or something like that of manga or something like that. But
Yeah, I mean, they're probably definitely up there.
yeah, that's why they were called the Big Three. That's the reason why. But
Hey, don't get me
all
canceled.
right, we're skipping that.
Right,
We
I
love them
love.
all
We
equally.
love them all.
all equally.
Sorry, I didn't watch One Piece, but
when we have like a little dedicated, like,
I'm just gonna say
episode
that
about anime, we'll go into
Right.
detail.
Okay, last thing I want to say though, if you have to watch 300 episodes
Oh my god.
for an anime to be good, that's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like we're not gonna say which one, but
Yeah, it's one of the it's one of the three.
But I mean, some
Okay.
people might like, I guess, the slow burn,
I'm usually good with a slow burn, but that's like
but that's real slow.
that's real slow.
300 episodes. Can you imagine how many hours is that? Because they're like what, 20 minutes each.
20 minutes each, yeah.
Hold on, I need to pull up the trusty.
So like it's like 5,000 hours. Wait,
It's like 9,000
3,000 hours?
I think.
yeah,
Oh no, I did 30. Oops,
yeah. So it's a lot.
it's a lot.
But yeah, let's not get haters right away. I wanted to talk about Spider-Man.
I got Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
I think cutie.
Right. What?
He is a attractive male.
How old is he?
Yeah. I don't care.
Oh,
I think he's of age.
25. He's 25. He's 25.
Okay,
He's
okay,
my-
okay.
Okay, he's my age.
I'm joking. Get you a Tom Holland.
Okay, when I say I don't care, disclaimer: everybody above
18,
we
Right.
can, Yeah.
above legal ages, please.
please.
of course.
But yeah,
But yeah. So we all watched it, right?
Right. No spoilers.
Second check. Okay.
But we all watched it.
But I kind of want to spoil.
Well, you won't.
well, all I
Spoiler warning.
No, but it was very good, I think.
It was so good to me, and I don't know if it was because it was nostalgic, but it just felt like everything came together well. I only did watch it once, and I was just in awe, So I don't know if there's some inconsistencies or anything,
Right.
but I watched it and I enjoyed every part of it. I went to the theater alone,
We love a loner.
alone,
Oh,
because I had to watch it that bad. Went alone.
There's nothing wrong with that, Sometimes you need some alone time.
Honestly, I really like it. I've come to love it,
Who's gonna treat you better than yourself?
and that's on God.
Even though you also are your biggest critic, but you know what? You gotta do both.
I love and hate myself equally,
Exactly.
but it was cool. I loved it. I don't even know. Okay, maybe not get into it too much, but
Right. Can you guess how much money it made?
It had to make a clean $3 billion. No. Okay. I'm gonna say
It's a
1
little
bill.
high.
1 bill. 1 bill.
Okay, what about you?
Oh wait, but well, we are in,
Corvid?
pandemic.
The pandemic Lovato? Yeah.
700 million.
Okay, what's your guess, Brandon?
I'm gonna say like close to a bill.
Yeah, it was like 900.
Hey,
It says
that doesn't count.
right. We'll keep your answer at 1 bill too. It says No Way Home passed. Well, it says past 900 million worldwide.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, I think they released the movie at a great time because all the restrictions were released, and when they're released, everybody wants to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the biggest Hollywood movie of the year. It says after only 10 days, made about 813.9 million worldwide.
Jeez.
So it's probably a lot more now because this was 3 days ago. Oh no! Now it says surpasses 1 billion. Okay, well,
I don't. It was packed. I went on a Monday, so I thought it wasn't going to be that packed, but it was
right.
the whole.
It
It
was sold out everywhere.
sold out everywhere.
Yeah, we had to pick a different date too. We went on a Sunday and it was packed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't y'all got Jesus to pray? Get away from me.
Right. Let me watch my Spider-Man. Go praise Jesus.
When did we go? I think I went Friday.
Like,
Yeah, we went Friday.
So it must have been extremely packed when you went.
Yeah, we got like the last. What was it like? 1, 2, 3, 5 seats.
Whoa.
Because we went. It was me, my husband, my sister, her best friend, and the best friend's boyfriend. So we got 5 seats total, and it was literally like the last ones.
All the way in the back? Or where was it?
Surprisingly, no. Like, it was a pretty good spot. Like, I don't know why nobody got that. But
I was like, better not be at the front.
no, it was like kind of halfway towards the back, but like more towards the center. So it was a pretty good spot, I think.
Oh, that's like the perfect spot. That's usually where I like to go.
Yeah,
Like,
so
yeah.
Oh, really?
I was kind of surprised.
I don't like sitting in the center.
Well, it wasn't like center. It was kind of more a little bit to the right center.
Like, what if you gotta go potty? Oh my god.
I hold it.
Right, you hold it. I didn't even I just went in, right? I didn't even know how long the movie was. Apparently, it was like almost 3 hours or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 3 hours. Honestly, I didn't move at all because it was so good. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, it didn't even feel that long.
Yeah.
I was not thinking about peeing or anything.
Yeah.
I was just watching. I was like, this is so good. I don't know.
There was people sniffling and everything.
I was tearing up. I'm like, I'm a grown ass man in front of in the middle of these 2 people.
For real.
Like it was so good. It was so good. So
I was like, not way. I was like, oh, this is sad.
Right, it's sad.
Oh.
Some people are more in tune with their emotions than others, like me.
I was like, oh.
Some...
Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, so let's not get into spoilers, but awesome movie. I want to watch it again. I might just go watch it on an off day.
Go watch it before lockdown begins.
Yeah. I don't even know if I'm gonna get
this Omicron is like approaching.
Yeah. At least they're saying that it's not as deadly as COVID.
Right, but Bessie said.
But I'm not trying to get anything.
Right, Bessie said Merry Christmas.
I here since I live, I live in LA, and they reinforced the mandate to have the mask on again, like everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, at least they reinforced it. We've been had it.
Oh, I think it was lifted here. Yeah, and they put it back again.
Yeah, can't relate. Canada said nope.
I'm pretty sure ours is.
Yeah.
Ours is like Wear it if you want, I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I mean, I don't mind wearing masks. I look better with the mask.
Right. I look cuter
Honestly,
with the
I
mask.
really like it. I really like wearing the mask, especially like I be trying to act all cool. I got my hoodie on and a jacket on over it with my
Right.
black mask. I just look so. I feel like I look so cool,
Right. I
For
look like
real.
like stealthy.
right.
You
Call
stealthing.
me I'm a K drama. I'm in a K
Right.
drama. I'm a K-pop
Okay,
star.
Assassin's Creed. Something.
Right.
I'm a whole K-pop star. Period.
Okay. Right.
Just kidding.
But it's crazy because, like, isn't that's like super common for like Asian countries, right? Like they did that even before the pandemic.
Yeah. Like if they were sick and they had to go out, I'm pretty sure they like wear masks.
Which I always thought that's cool. That's such a good idea.
And it's like normal, But like,
Yeah.
you tried that in Western culture before
Right.
the whole COVID thing made it like
You're gonna get
normalized.
stared at.
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
You're gonna be like,
I
are
tried
you
it, yeah.
radioactive?
I tried it once and like I got a bunch of stares, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of good.
When we first started hearing about COVID, which I think was in November, right? Like when it got to US, it was in March, I think.
Yeah.
But when you started hearing stuff about it, it was like November of the previous year.
Right.
And I actually got sick at that time. I was actually really sick. And the first thing I thought was like, dang, did I get it? But just to be safe, because I know that I adopted that Asian thing, which is to wear a mask.
Right.
So I wore the mask, and I happened to go to Panda Express. I was grocery shopping. Panda Express was next door.
Right.
I'm like, let me get a bowl. This orange chicken sounds kind of good right now.
Orange chicken hit.
Yeah, so I go, and I'm paying. So I get my stuff. I always get the orange chicken and the chow mein.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, and the lady's like, "Don't worry, I don't have COVID," or like whatever. When we were first hearing about it, like, I'm not sick. I'm like, I'm the one that's sick. What are you talking about?
Right.
And
That's crazy.
I thought it was funny because she was Asian.
Right. Oh, that makes me feel bad. Because
So she probably thought that I had the mask on because of all those stereotypes.
Yeah. Yes.
And it made me feel really bad. So I'm like, no, I'm the one that's sick. So you could thankfully you could really hear it on me.
Right.
That I was sick. So she heard it. She's like, oh, okay. But still.
That's so sad. That's another topic.
Oh, don't get me started
Stop
about
Asian hate. Stop Asian hate.
Don't get me started about that fucking topic. But anyways, I'm done with that one for now.
It's not even like yes, those Asian hate, but like what? Stop. All hate. Like, what's the point of this?
No, we're gonna skip this topic.
Let's not go there.
Skip
And
this
I was about to say all lives matter, but that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
No,
Don't say
That's
no.
Don't say that.
Not that one.
How about they don't matter? Fuck everybody.
Okay, period.
Period.
I mean, that's been my mentality.
That's my right. Since
Fuck
high school.
everybody except me.
Alright, fuck all.
Honestly, even me, I was like, I hate myself,
Oh.
Yeah. I hate everybody, including myself.
Including myself.
I actually don't hate myself. Whoa!
Whoa.
How's that? How is it like loving yourself?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah, you don't have to explain it.
But
We're gonna go into detail of why we hate ourselves in a later.
right.
Not right now.
It's a lot right now.
That's gonna take a while. I mean, there's a
Right.
lot to unpack.
Let's keep it festive.
Let's keep it festive.
It's
Right,
Christmas.
none of the three of us are gonna say how much they hate themselves versus that one person's like,
Right.
You're just gonna be like, oh, okay.
I like myself. Not in a narcissist way.
I admire that though. I admire your confidence.
Right.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I wish I was like you.
Same. But
I'm trying to
we
be.
all got like this for a reason. So
Yeah.
stay
For real.
tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for my trauma.
For real, this is a lot.
Stay tuned to how I love myself.
Right.
Ew.
I love that one. That's gonna be at the end.
The But yeah.
Hate themselves. You can relate to.
Right, I'm sure there's people like that, you know? To love themselves or whatever.
If you don't love yourself,
And good for them.
Yeah.
If you don't
It's
love
just not for
yourself,
me.
who's gonna love you then? Hello?
If you don't love yourself, then you can't love anybody.
Like, I keep hearing that, but
But I don't know.
I don't know.
Right, this one has a whole husband.
Right, I have a husband
Right.
and I still hate myself, so.
I need an application.
I'm married, but I still hate myself.
For real.
Even though I look like a burnt chicken
nugget.
I still love myself.
What a mood.
You know?
You know, he's gonna grow up to be a great man.
Agreed.
That little kid, yeah.
For real. That's a good attitude. Honestly, it really is.
It really, like,
A
yes,
good
it's
attitude.
funny, but good for him.
He's better. He's doing better than us
He's doing better than us
already.
Yeah.
He's pussy bombing.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that one.
Right.
I don't know about that
Maybe.
one.
What do you mean?
He might.
Exactly.
Anyways,
Don't assume his gender. I mean, don't assume his sexuality.
right. He's
What do
like
you mean?
he's like
Pussy bombing
7.
can mean pussy bombing can mean anything.
Can it though?
Of
That was a
course.
Vine, though, right? That kid must be like 15 now.
You're right.
Maybe like 18.
He grown. Okay, I'm gonna look him up later.
Me too.
Like at
I'm doing it right
like
now.
at 3 a.m. Oh, okay.
Greg chicken like a kid age.
Oh my god.
He's 16.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it says he has almost 76,000 Twitter followers.
Oh my God, we're so old.
Whoa. I'm gonna go follow him.
I'm gonna gag. I'm so old.
Not the guy.
What do you? I'm almost 30.
Okay.
Same. Literally,
Like in a few months. Like
right. Mine's in a few more months, but yeah.
Mine, I'm 25 in 2 months.
Good for you.
Oh my God, Tom Holland is
I'm
old.
30 in 3 months.
Oh.
You know what?
You know, big 3-0.
Yeah, big 3-0.
They say the 30s are supposed to be the best years, you know?
I
Where?
Right?
hope so.
Right?
They ain't looking too nice right
I
now.
heard that somewhere.
Where?
Yeah, somebody said it.
I thought they said age 21 is your best year.
Ew, no.
Mine,
My age
that was
21
my worst.
That was my best.
Literally.
That was definitely my best.
You know, there's two kinds of people, so I guess, I guess.
Can't relate. Okay, we know you're popular and cool, Brandon. Okay.
No, I'm not popular. I came up with like max like 4 friends of high school.
That's more than me.
More than me.
I came out with 0.
College.
0.
College,
But,
yeah.
I mean, I feel like most of that was
But I
kind
think
of
most
my
people
fault.
don't. No. I mean, I think that a lot of the time, people don't come out of high school with the same friends. Like, they usually grow out of them or, like,
Right.
go their separate ways or whatever. So, you know, I have the best friends that I've ever had now than I ever did my whole life. You know?
Right. We didn't even meet, like, in person. Well, I mean, we have met in person, but not, like, originally, you know?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's another thing we should say. That we all met each other through an online game.
Right. We're gamers or whatever. GAY.
We're gamers. Emphasis on the gay.
Right. Emphasis on the gay.
I'm the less gay here.
Right. He's the
You
least
know?
gay. We're the whole gays.
Right,
Yeah, they went to the dark side.
Right. We didn't come back.
I'm a
Yeah,
virgin.
y'all
gay.
stayed.
Right, I'm going to hell. Jesus don't let me up there.
Jesus don't want us.
Yeah, he does. He loves everybody.
Where?
You're right. You know, the people who
Where?
say, you know, that
They're
The
not
gays
true
are going to
Christians if they say.
hell.
Yeah.
I don't believe them. You know, that's them hating on us. They don't know what Jesus
Right.
wants.
Right. They don't know if Jesus. You know what? I'm gonna
Right.
take that back. I'm not even gonna finish my sentence.
Right. Next, that's another. We got a lineup of episodes coming up. So
Right. So who runs hell again? Lucifer? You know that
Yeah.
Netflix show Lucifer? If
Like
he
that.
was- I'm
if
going
that's
straight down
Satan,
that hole.
shit.
Right, I'm going straight down that pole.
Even I'd go. He's hot.
For
Just
real.
like Lil Nas, I'm going straight to the pole.
You gotta be twerking
He
on him and
is
everything.
Good looking. That is a good looking man. Holy
like,
shit. That's a
right,
good honestly, I really like that show. I don't know if I'm
right.
not supposed to like it. Like maybe it's a little cheesy sometimes, like a cheesy little love story type
That's
thing, but you
fine.
know what? It's
It's
interesting
It's
enough.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. I like it.
I like anything cheesy.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Make my toes curl.
Mr. K drama over here.
Right.
Period. I love K dramas. Anybody else out there? Make my toes curl.
Okay, toe curling.
Right,
Dude,
let me
I don't think
gorilla-
this is supposed to curl.
Oh, why not? I can gorilla grip that ass.
You got a condition?
With your toes?
What do you mean? I'm gonna
That sounds
gorilla
like a
grip
condition.
the condition.
If your toes curling, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like,
It's
Like a
It's
monkey
called-
grip?
like the gorilla grip, bitch.
Gorilla-
Gorilla grip.
gorilla grip toes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
that's
I'll be-
interesting.
Right.
For those nights
Not-
where you really need to pick up the blanket, huh?
Right. Y'all know V from BTS? He make my toes curl.
Right.
That's my bias,
Oh.
by the way.
Oh my god, junk cookie is my bias.
John
my
Cookie
God.
can eat this cookie.
You- hey, those are some good-looking men.
Right?
Making me gorilla grip my fan or whatever.
Even if I wasn't gay. Shit.
Right. Honestly,
Girl,
you
if
know,
I'm
for the story.
Right,
right,
for the
if I'm
story.
gay, I'm
Imagine the headline: "Straight man gets gang."
Oh no.
Man gets attacked by BTS
Right?
sexually,
And he loved it.
and he loved it.
God. Yes, attack me, V.
Oh no! I guess I have to bring this up.
Oh no.
Sugar got
Oh.
Corvin.
Not the
Oh
Corvette.
my god, Miss Ami girl.
She got Miss
Not
Omicron.
Not the
She
Omicron.
said, "Mwah, Merry Christmas."
Oh,
Is it like very recent? Like a couple days or
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
got it like 2 days ago, like right before Christmas.
From what I know, I mean, I don't know too much about it, but apparently he came to the United States and then
Yeah.
went back
after.
and got it, and he went back with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and now he's quarantining.
Well, it said 12 hours ago. It says RM, Jin, and Sugar test positive.
Oh my god! Not my boys.
Oh my god, is V safe?
Yeah, I don't see his name on here.
Oh, period.
What
But
about
it-
J-Ho?
But it doesn't it take like up to 14 days for the symptoms to show up or something?
Yeah. It does.
But I mean, they probably all took the test, but some of them,
They probably all have it. Don't they live together?
I don't know.
Or they did?
Right now, they're all on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is RM, Jin, and Sugar.
Oh,
RM is 27 years old. Jin is 29.
yeah.
It doesn't say Sugar's age for some reason.
It's around there.
I know
Yeah.
she gets age.
You know his birth date and his the birthmark
sign.
on his left cheek
Oh,
and,
No,
and
I
his
didn't.
social security number.
Oh, I wish,
Right. I would wish I knew his social.
Right, but if you want his birthday, it's March 9, 1993.
okay, love that for you.
How do you know that off your head?
He's a fan.
You're a fan, huh?
Exactly. You know V's birthday?
No, ma'am.
It's in
Ma-
4 days.
Okay.
Well, 4 days EST time.
Oh my God, December 29, 1995.
No, it's December 30, 1995.
Oh.
Close, close.
Oh.
Wow, you were
Okay.
you were close.
But yeah. I hope the best for
Right. Oh, they got
the
better.
BTS boys.
They got money. I'm sure they'll be fine. They
They'll
they
be
got
fine.
some care and all that.
I'm sure they're doing better than
They have way more better healthcare over there than we do, for sure.
Who doesn't?
And he got money.
I think the whole fucking globe has better healthcare than you guys.
For real. It's kind of sad, but yeah.
It's so sad.
I'm sorry to tell you.
We know. We know.
We know.
Right.
They leave people like on the floor dying. Well, it depends.
Oh, did you see that the like India thing where like people are just getting burned on piles?
Yeah, because of the
That was
Delta,
so sad. Yeah.
the Delta
Because there's so many
variant.
people dead.
Yeah, they just couldn't handle it, and they were just like burning people in like piles and
Holy shit.
like an acre of land or something.
Yeah, just
That's crazy.
There was a whole video and everything.
It's because there's so many people there. Isn't it like
yeah,
extremely overpopulated? Like
I think so.
there's like 4 billion people in like this small. Well, I don't think it's that small of a country, but it's like way too many people
Yeah,
that they're supposed to be. Yeah.
and they just don't have an. I think it said like they don't have enough resources, vaccines, and like even places to put people. Yeah, it says India is 1.38 billion. It's literally almost as big as China. Because China is 1.402 billion people.
And China's way bigger than.
I believe so, yeah.
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 But it was just crazy. There was like a video, and I was just watching like people get thrown in like body bags and stuff, and they're just getting.
They showed that in the video.
I think so, and it was just
it
was just on YouTube too.
I mean, they should, you know.
I mean, it wasn't like graphic or anything, but you could see, from like a high view of what they were doing.
Oh, okay.
But it was just really sad.
That's crazy. Like, there's like nothing they could do, I guess, right? Like, that's just the easiest way to do it, I guess, to get rid of the bodies.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even have like a room to even bury anybody like that. Like, it's just, it was way too many people dying like at the same time.
I hope our Indian homies are okay. Yeah. That's crazy. That's why I don't like the news.
For real. Every time you check in there, it's just something negative.
Like I know we should know, right? We should know because
we should know what's going on, I guess.
Yeah, like we should know what's going on so we could like have an idea that it's not like that we're in a better situation, right? I guess.
Yeah, I feel like most people are probably just like in their own bubble. I mean, honestly, we're probably in our own little bubble too. But sure. It just, I don't know. I guess it's good to know, or not. I guess not good to know, but not.
We should. I think it's like we should know,
right?
But it could really affect
somebody,
your mood and like everything. Like it could really mess you up. Like looking at the news every day. Like my parents, that's all they do. Yeah. Like they watch the news still. Like they catch the morning one and the night one and like the late night, like all these news. I'm like, why? Like,
I guess they just like to stay informed.
Yeah, but it depresses me. Like just thinking about that, I'm like, all these people dying, like, and it makes you feel helpless. Like for me, like what can I do? Exactly. Knowing this information, I can't help India. I can't help the people dying.
I mean, we can barely help ourselves.
For real.
Yeah, but it's sad.
Yeah,
and I'm sure there's other countries that something similar happened.
Just as bad. Yeah. Yep. We're here complaining about not getting the right Christmas gift or like.
All right, it's just it's crazy. Right. Some people are just, I mean, I guess there's not much they can do, but some people are just stuck in their own little bubble.
I mean, I think we have always. I'm kind of speaking for myself, but you guys let me know. But we kind of always got that anyway. Like, for example, our parents telling us, like, well, I had to walk 3 miles back in the day and hike go up a mountain and, like, snowboard down and get on a boat to go to school, So you always had this idea of, like, don't get, like, humble yourself, you know?
So, yeah, there was remember that TikTok I sent you where, like, it was like how my parents say, or like how it looks like my parents said, how they went to school or something like that. And it was that video of like the guy doing all those, like dragging a freaking trolley across like the river and stuff.
Oh yeah. And they really like, was it really like that for them?
It sounds
I
really
wasn't there.
exaggerated. Like if it really was like that, damn. But I don't
Like
know.
for real. Like
We'll have to show that
like I hear.
at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do a little react or something.
Yeah, my dad used to tell me my grandpa left him with $2 when he came to Canada. And I was like, okay, like, what does that got to do with me?
Right. Well,
All right.
Right. Y'all chose to come here.
Like, I'm grateful. I'm grateful you chose
Y'all
to
chose to go.
Right, you know what? I'm grateful you chose to come here for my better education, but
For
I'm
real.
not grateful for the fact that I have to fucking work 9 to 5.
Right. That 9 to 5.
Right.
Just kidding, guys. I'm actually genuinely grateful.
Right. But speaking of that, I mean, because all three of us pretty much are like come from like first generation immigrant families, right? So
Yeah.
there's another episode, but yeah, it's just a lot. Like coming here as a kid. I mean, I came here when I was 11. I didn't know any English, and I still had to help my parents because they didn't know anything. So it's a lot.
Use whatever you had, that little English you had to like try to help them with whatever.
Right.
It is, yeah.
I was born in Canada, and they still put me in ESL.
Me too.
Now that I think about it, they're kind of racist.
It honestly, yeah, it probably is something like that.
I was in ESL until 5th grade, and then they were giving me awards because they thought I was doing so good learning English. Like, no, bitch, I was born here.
Right? That's like.
I've been speaking English since I was 3 years old, or whatever. Whenever we start learning, So
Right, like,
you know what's it's kind of funny, right? I was only in ESL for 1 year.
So I had more ESL than you.
You had more ESL than me, and you knew English from the beginning.
That's crazy.
Right, like low key kind of racist. Now that I think back,
It is. It is.
I mean, I wonder if it's because I'm like kind of like whitish. I don't know.
Okay, Caucasian.
Okay, white passing.
I mean, I am white passing, so I feel like I don't know if that helped with that, but
Honestly,
Who knows?
knowing English back in the day for your parents was stressful. Okay, like
Oh my god.
even to this day, my parents,
I have PTSD from that shit, bitch. Like if I get we get like mail from the government, and they're like, "What is that? What does that say?" They're like, "What does that say?" And I'm like, "Fucking grade 3. All I know is 3 times 3.
Oh my god, right? And they're like, "Why can you not tell me what this says? Are you not going to school?"
Right,
I'm like,
"Do you speak
"Excuse
English?"
me."
And I'll be like, "Oh."
I'm 10, mom.
I was literally like 10. No, I was like 11, 12. I was 12. But
Right, like bestie, all I learned was 3 times 3 or 2 times 2 or I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, that's going to be a whole episode because there's a lot to unpack there. We'll have to start from the beginning. It's crazy. It's a lot.
Do that.
There's definitely people that are going to relate to that because I'm sure there's a lot of first,
like you were saying, I still have to deal with that today.
Yep, same.
Like now, like recently, I'm still paying bills for my parents. I'm still doing this for my parents.
I don't think that's ever going to change.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pay the bills for my parents for the rest of their life.
Yep.
It just gets easier for us now.
Yep.
Yeah, it starts becoming like a
like
I
routine
just have to do it now.
at this point. Yeah,
it's a routine. Yeah, I'm paying my bills. I'm paying their bills.
Yeah,
because that's just how it is.
That government letter comes in. Okay, yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
don't worry about it. They just sent me like a screenshot of like a terrible screenshot sideways of like a letter, and like what that say?
Right, and then,
a blurry ass picture
for real.
of a letter, and you're like trying to decipher it.
You're trying to zoom in, pinch in, and shit. Yeah,
pinch. Yeah,
right, trying to edit and
twist it. Yeah,
it's not working.
You have to use Photoshop on it and fucking.
Oh my god, and you tell them to FaceTime you, and it's their whole chin bottoms. And I'm just like, hello, lift up your phone, bestie.
And they're like, can you
Don't
flip
do that
it?
to yourself.
How you flip it? Oh my god, it's stressful.
Oh my god.
Right.
But yeah, you know what? That's another episode. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But I guess going back to Christmas.
Okay.
My second half of Christmas was, it's fine. So we
Oh
went
yeah.
to we went to my husband's family's thing. They live like an hour and a half away, so it's always kind of annoying. I mean, it's not annoying, but it's just a drive. It's like 3 hours going from here to there, and then from there to here. But it's fine. It was fine. I bought a bunch of presents. I think I spent too much money. Probably, I think overall I spent like $1,000 in Christmas presents, and I didn't even buy myself anything. So that's fun.
Oh my god.
But I mean, it's Christmas. Like, I feel like you feel obligated to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like
yeah.
It's not like I don't want to buy them something nice, but it does feel kind of like an obligation.
Yeah.
And you know me, I'm kind of a cheap bitch, so
Kinda.
But I mean, that's kind of going back to the immigration thing. Like, we kind of grew up like that because we didn't have a lot of money back then, so I feel like that kind of sticks with you.
For sure. Like when I spend money on it, a lot of things, I feel bad.
Yeah, there's
like,
always
man,
that guilt.
There's always a guilt. You never live happy.
Like, I would understand if it's like a large purchase, but honestly, even if I just buy anything, like, I guess that's maybe why I don't even like spending money, because there's always that guilt. Because, back then, if you spent money, you wouldn't be able to like buy groceries or something. I mean, not like we could spend money because we were kids, but it's just, I mean, that's also the problem, because we were like 12, 13 doing our parents' bills. We knew everything that was happening. Like, that's a lot for like a 13-year-old to take. And now we're over here struggling or stressing over our finances, even though most of the time we're okay, but it's just that PTSD, I guess.
Yeah, we're facing problems that adults should be worrying about, not a kid.
Right.
Yeah, way too early.
Too early. What are you gonna do? I mean, it already happened. So
yeah, you just have to, and you're just there. Like, I just remember situations where I'm trying to translate for my mom, and like they're telling you this word that you don't know how to translate,
right?
And then your mom is just like blaming you and telling you, "Why don't you learn English? Don't you go like
don't you go to school?
Don't you go to school?
Yeah. Why do you go to school?"
It's it's a lot. It's so stressful. I just remember those situations where I'm just sweating in these weird situations, and I'm like, what
yeah,
and that's what happens now.
That's what happens now. Like, it's stressful to talk to people now because you have that fear that you're not gonna know, like,
what to say,
what to do, like what they're saying. Even though obviously, like, we know things now, but it's still, I guess, a like fear from being a kid. That's why I don't like to answer phone calls.
Oof, I had such a bad issue with that, and I really had to learn to be social and to.
I mean, we're still learning.
Yeah, have like how people have like a work personality.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. Like, those are all things I had to learn and like apply to my life, because when I was
we didn't know.
in high school, when I was in high school, I was the type of kid that didn't even want to leave his room and like go to the store. Like, if I went to the store, I was scared of seeing somebody I knew from school.
I still have
which
that.
is ridiculous.
Still, I mean, I still have that.
I think it's ridiculous now. Like, I'm better with it now, but imagine you can't even go anywhere because you're gonna see somebody you know, which usually would be a good thing, unless you see like a bully or something, right? But usually, if you see somebody you kind of know, you can say, "Hey, what's up?" or whatever. People would love that interaction. When I'm dreading it,
I'm literally dreading. Like, I see, oh my god, like, can I leave this situation? Like, it's like a panic almost.
Yeah, it really is panic. Brandy's like, can't relate.
Can't relate.
I wouldn't say I can't relate, but all I gotta say is my part-time job pushed me out of that mentality. Back for my full-time job.
Same, since you guys know that I worked in the pharmacy, um, and you have to have some sort of customer service for that. You're helping
Right.
patients. So, thankfully, my boss was really nice to me, which I thought she was mean at that time, which was to make me answer every phone call.
Yeah.
Every phone call, it was me
Every
for
phone
like
call.
a month. Every customer that came up, it was me, just so I can get out of that whatever I had.
Right, get that exposure.
So I thank her. I'm not gonna say her name, but thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I had a similar situation because I used to work at a hotel before COVID hit.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of exposure to people. I used to have to go into and for me, it was a lot of stressful situations where something wasn't working because I worked in IT there. So stuff wasn't working. I had to go in there, fix it quickly with a group of people. Like it was a whole full blown meeting going on in there, and everyone was just looking at me, to fix things. So I think I'm pretty good at dealing with stressful situations, but outside of work, I don't know, it's still kind of panicky,
Yeah.
I used to have that kind of panic feeling during my high school days, but then my part-time job was the fast food industry. So A, I had to deal with stress. 2, I had to deal with customers, and 3, I had to deal with, and I guess during that time they promoted me to a responsible role.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to handle people anyways. So it really kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone of being that shy kid back in high school, especially during the times when I was I would say pushover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now when I see those people from high school, I'm gonna look you right in the eye.
Oh.
I can't relate, but period.
I don't know about that either,
I'm
but
I'm gonna make sure I know I see you, or
I don't even know what I don't even know what do I think they're gonna say. It's not they're gonna be mean to me. Well, a few might be, but anyways, we'll go into that later. Anyways, yeah, I mean, what are they gonna do? Just gonna say hi, but why am I panicking? It doesn't even make sense.
Honestly, you don't even need to have small talk for those people too. Sometimes,
I'm just dreading it.
True.
Hi, oh my god, nice to meet. But it's still just, I don't know. It still gives me anxiety.
I actually had a situation where, I have a neighbor 2 doors down that I actually went to high school with him.
Mm-hmm.
I saw when they moved in, but I don't really talk to my neighbors, probably because I'm some sort of social deficiency
mode,
or I don't know, weirdness that I have.
I got a deficiency.
So something. So, what happened is that he has a kid, and I don't know. I'm just assuming he's 4 or 5-year-old, maybe 6, and they were throwing rocks, and it broke one of our windows. So, the dad, I guess the kid told his dad, and we didn't see who it was, right? Because the kids freaking ran. So I guess the kid told the dad, and then the dad, happened to be my high school, classmate, whatever. So, yeah, we actually talked to him. My dad talked to him actually before. I'm by the way, I'm still living with my parents. Ha millennial. Anyway, like all the other millennials, right? Anyway,
right.
My dad spoke to him first, and then I saw him. I'm like, I know this guy. Well, I knew. Okay, let me be honest. I already knew he was there, and I knew him, and I knew that I knew him, but I never talked to him. So, so I talked to him. He's like, I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, yeah, I think we went to the same high school, blah blah blah. And it was actually a pleasant thing, kind of reminisced a little bit. We're like, oh yeah, I remember this, remember that in high school, and blah blah blah. We had a mutual friend, and it was nice. And now when I see him, I give him a wave, I give him a head bob, like the what's up, like
right, what's up,
and then like a sud, dude. Like anyway,
Right.
and then yeah, like it was not a bad thing. And me, this whole time, I'm like, I'm a dread it. I'm a dread talking
Yeah.
to this guy. Like, what would he say? What is gonna happen? And it was nothing. It was nice. It's crazy. What the heck's wrong with it?
Yeah, what's wrong with us? I mean, I feel like I can relate that to like say you have like a job interview, right?
Yeah.
And you're stressing that night and then that day, like right before the interview. Like I don't know if that's just me, but I stress. I can't eat. I can't think straight. It's just a mess. Like I just feel like I don't know, like I'm gonna die or something. And I feel like it's that same kind of dread. But then, when you get to that appointment, that interview, whatever, it is, like, you're fine. It's just that anxiety of, like, having to do what is coming up. But when you get there, everything's fine, you're normal, and you're like, thank God. So I feel like it would probably be the same. Like, you're dreading talking to this person, but then you actually talk to them, and it's fine.
I see that.
I just don't know, like, what's wrong with us?
I see.
Tell us, Randy.
What's wrong with us?
Oh, I don't know about Steve's, but like
Oh.
I get that. Right, I can't. You tell me what's wrong with y'all, but but I see that for the interview thing for sure.
Yeah, I think that's pretty normal though to be nervous for something like that. But I think I don't know if I'll speak for myself, but I think you as well will get extra nervous. Like suffocating, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, is it normal for people not to, like, say you have an interview, is it normal for people not to be able to, like, drink, eat, like, your stomach hurts, like, you just keep going to the bathroom? Because that's what happens to me. Like, I have to go sit on...
That's normal.
Oh, like, I have to go sit on the toilet, even if nothing comes out. But I'm just, like, it's like something's churning in there. And, like, it's just very unpleasant.
That's called anxiety. That's called social anxiety.
Yeah. It's definitely anxiety. It's anxiety.
Some sort of
So we have anxiety, panic attacks, social anxiety. Like I know I have anxiety, but I guess it's just like my anxiety just like, goes to everything else. Like it's just anxiety in general.
I still remember when we had the I'm gonna call you out a little bit here, but how paranoid you were when we were staying at the Airbnb.
With the Kelly thing? Or
no, like how you were checking all the windows to be closed.
Which
and
I
the
do that
locks.
every day here too. Like at my own house.
That's
like before I go to bed, I have to make sure the front door is locked. I have to make sure the garage is locked with the little chain. I have to make sure the back is locked. I have to arm my home system. And then if I'm like, oh my God, did I check the back door? Even if I'm like half asleep, I have to get up and go check. Or I can't sleep.
That's called
paranoia, Like, I don't even know why. Like, why am I like that? It's like...
I check my doors before I sleep too, though. Is that normal? Is that not normal? I don't know.
I feel like it's probably normal. Well, is it?
Not
to that level? Extent. Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, I check it every night.
I mean, I'm sure people can relate.
Yeah, I really don't.
Yeah, but that Airbnb situation, that was sketchy, though.
That was a little sketchy.
Like,
I have to make sure.
All right, we were kind of in a sketchy area.
But I mean, honestly, even if it wasn't, I would have done the same thing.
But like, it was my blinds that got fucked up. I was like, this bitch is broken. Right in the backyard, and you could see me.
But I mean, like, it was fine. Yeah, it was fine.
Right. If anything, it was our friend that had no door. It was midnight.
Right.
Oh my God. I can't believe that room had no door. That's crazy.
Right, and I can't believe we put her in that.
Yeah, we put her in there real quick.
We're like, you'll survive.
Yeah, I think I'm just overly cautious and paranoid about everything. Like I want to make sure if something can go wrong, like I just want to make sure it can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think it's normal. It's how I am, and I don't know why. It's not like I've had like a traumatic experience. It's not like we've ever had like burglars or anything, so I don't know why I'm like that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you've ever had a situation like that.
I don't think so. I mean, when we were in Mexico, somebody like broke into our house, but we weren't there or anything, and I was still like a kid. I don't think that. Well, it might have. Shit, I don't know. I remember they stole my Tamagotchi. I was still sad.
Not the Tamagotchi.
I killed my buddy so many times to get a different one.
Oh, okay. I didn't do all that, you know. Somebody killed mine, but not me.
Which was it? Was it a cat one, a dog one?
Stole yours, bitch.
I think mine was like a little chicken. Because I remember it was like a little yellow round thingy, Tamagotchi.
Yours had color?
Yeah, it was like yellow.
What?
Mine was pixel black and white. The fuck?
Oh, no, I mean like the case outside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the other stuff was pixely, yeah.
That was purple. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I had a cat one. I think it was orange.
Oh my God. Yeah, heart.
God.
I don't remember what mine was. But I remember exactly what it looked like.
Yeah, I should get one. I should buy one.
I don't know.
It's probably an app now.
Oh, I'm sure it's an app. Yeah.
But yeah, that's another whole episode, you know? Add it to the queue. But anyways, going back to Christmas, where did I end?
Oh yeah, you didn't.
I didn't finish. So yeah, we drove over there for like an hour and a half. Went to his grandma's house. Well, before that, we weren't even gonna go, right? Because his sister had like a COVID scare.
Oh.
And
the Corvid.
There was a whole COVID scare, and he was like, "We're not gonna go because." Apparently she didn't or she didn't tell him that she took a negative test before she went to go see her mom, so he kind of like got mad.
Of course,
because he thought she was just going around, you know, positive with COVID to his mom's house and stuff. But turns out she did get a negative test. So we ended up going today. Went to his grandma's house. There was a lot of people. It was his sister, his brother, and their significant others, and then cousin, like 2 cousins, I think, aunt, and his parents.
Everybody.
There's a lot of people. Yeah, I mean they do that, and then from there we usually go to like his mom's house for like a smaller little exchange, I guess.
Okay.
I got some stuff. I got like some shirts,
some clothes,
some cute pajamas. I got this like.
Some socks.
No, I didn't get socks this time, but I got this like blanket that goes over your feet and like warms them. I guess like a warm blanket, like warming blanket, which is kind of cool because I work from home, and sometimes I don't like to put on pants or socks, so I just get cold, so I just throw this on. So it's something I'll use. They also got us like a massager thing for your back.
Okay, massager.
And I mean, there's more stuff, but I can't remember. And we got them a bunch of stuff too. But it was fine. I mean, we just went there from like, I think we got there at 3, and we left at like 9 p.m. And then we got here. But yeah, it was fine.
It's fine. How good was the food?
It was fine.
What's that? I don't like that tone. What's that tone, girlie?
It was fine.
Okay, that's
all right. It was fine.
I mean, okay, if we're being real.
Okay, how was compared to your mom's food?
We're used to like extravagant food. My husband is white. His family's white. They're used to a little more mild of a food. A little less salt, a little less,
little less everything.
I mean, yeah.
Did you get some steamed peas on your table?
No, it was green beans.
Green steamed?
I don't know.
Blanched.
Not blanched.
Girl, I don't think they know how to blanch, girl. I mean, it was fine. Honestly, the ham was kind of good. Like, I was surprised. It was kind of good.
Oh, okay. Ham?
The grandma said, I cooked it a different way, And I was like, okay, kill it, Grandma. It was good.
Oh, Grandma killing the game.
But then they like his mom, I guess, loves deviled eggs, so she always makes deviled eggs everywhere. And like they love them over there, but we were like, ooh, like well, that's not for us.
I don't think I've ever had a deviled egg.
They just look gross. Google it right now.
I've seen it. It's like cooked, and then like it's like the yolk.
So I think, I mean, I don't know exactly, but
you like flop it on top or something like that.
Yeah, it's like so you hard boil eggs, right? I think I don't exactly know, but I'm just gonna tell you what I know.
I got the wiki description.
Oh yeah, the wiki. Okay, they hard boil the eggs.
Deviled eggs are hard boiled eggs that have been shelled, cut in half, and filled with a paste made from egg yolks mixed with other ingredients such as mayonnaise and mustard.
Yeah, I mean that sounds disgusting. You know,
that ain't sound that good to me.
But
I like eggs. Maybe I like it.
Okay, but like
no shade.
I thought it was supposed to be spicy.
Right.
No, I don't think so.
See, that's just
no,
a different. It's just a different type, you know. Like it's just.
But they could put. I think she put like pickles in it and stuff.
Ooh.
Like little pickle pieces, little paprika on top.
But
okay. I mean,
okay.
I mean, they fuck them up over there. Like they just pop them in their mouth. I'm like, tasty. But
you too, right?
Absolutely not. But you know. Like, good for them. If they like it, that's all that matters.
Right. Exactly. I love that.
I'm sure they're fine. It's just not for me. No hate to any deviled egg lovers.
No hate to whites.
No hate to whites.
Right.
You love your cuisine. Like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I like your cheeseburgers.
Right.
Ooh, burgers though?
Right. And your chicken wings.
Okay, chicken wings.
Burgers.
French fries
are probably one of my favorite food. Like they're on the top
it's
5.
And it's so easy, so good.
So they out here.
See, pasta. I like your pastas. I like your
this bitch is Italian.
Macaroni.
Okay, Italian's a type of white.
Okay, Pierre, you're right.
You're right.
But we're talking about like the whites here, you know.
The whites there.
In the United States
of America.
We can't relate, you know. Us three, I'm sure when we're like, I'm hungry, we're not thinking fucking shoving double eggs.
No.
I'm thinking like fucking, I don't know, sushi, barbecue, anything but a double egg.
Like, can you imagine? Like, I'm kind of hungry, but I don't want a meal. Like, and you just have some deviled eggs in your fridge, just pop them in. Like, I don't know, like a snack.
No, girl.
It's an hors d'oeuvre, you know.
It's
okay, hors d'oeuvre.
Selling like shin ramen to me if I'm fucking hungry. If I have no food.
That sounds so good.
Exactly. See?
I didn't know about no shin ramen until I moved out of my parents' house because all we know, like in the Mexican house, all we know is Maruchan. Yeah.
Hey, I had those before. Those are good.
Yo, those hit though.
I'm hitting for good.
I used to put like lime and like some Valentina or Tapatio on that shit. Ooh.
What do you guys put in your ramen, Brandon?
Oh, what do I put in? Oh my god, I learned it from this old YouTube like channel I used to watch.
Okay.
I feel like you guys seen them before. Like they used to live in Korea and they were like white. I think his name was like Simon.
Simon and Martina. Oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love that.
Yeah,
oh my god.
They were like my childhood back in the day.
They're so funny.
Simon and Martina.
Yeah, and like you're a high school kid, right?
They're
so
funny.
You had no money and shit, so like they would like try to make the shin ramen like, you know, up a notch, and then.
Oh my god! You remember that one episode where like she was like, "Put some cheese in it."
I did. It was a game changer, bestie.
It was a game changer. She put a fucking slice of American cheese in that bitch.
Right. She said, "Put a slice."
I was not a believer of the cheese in the ramen,
but
it's so good.
It like made it extra creamy, you know what I mean? And I'm like, ooh. And then Simon was like, put some ranch in it too, and I was like, oh,
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I was like, sure. I'm gonna pass on.
He loved the ranch.
Yeah, but I was like, Martina, you ate. Like
you ate.
You're
serving.
Oh my god, I remember them. I used to watch them so much. Yeah, I still kind of pop in from time to time, but they moved to Japan now.
Yeah, they always wanted to move.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I remember.
I hope they're doing all right.
I think they are. I think one of the little doggies. What I don't remember what it was called, but it was like the little mascot.
I just searched up Simon and Martina, and they got a divorce.
No, they didn't.
The Simon and Martina situation.
Stop lying.
The divorce and downfall of a YouTube channel.
Oh.
What happened to
No.
Simon and Martina?
No.
My response to Simon's side of the story.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm gonna have to look that up.
We're
later.
gonna have to watch this in like another episode together.
What happened to
Yeah.
Simon?
They look like they're in love. What
Wait.
happened?
They
Wait,
were.
Simon lost so much weight.
Wait, is
Good
he
for him.
having? Oh yeah. That's fine. He shaved his head and everything.
Huh?
Yeah, he shaved his head and like got kind of buff and stuff.
Ooh.
He was looking kind of hot, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Okay, Simon.
Oh, they're divorced.
Yeah.
What about Martina? Did she have like a? She's sick or
Yeah.
something.
Yep, she does. I don't remember what it was, but sometimes it was like hard for her to get out of bed and stuff.
Yeah, it's like a bone.
It was
thing,
like,
I think.
yeah, it was like a bone muscle thing. I don't remember what it was, but it was sad. I hope she's doing better.
Bless her bones.
Oh yeah. The
Right.
video. Forgot, it literally says it. What happened to Simon?
Can you like, you know,
Yeah, so that to us.
can you like Google like TLDR
Right. I need like a spark stone.
for
Like,
real?
I've been watching these videos all day. Wait, and they moved back to. Oh, they moved back to Canada.
Yeah, I did. I think last time I watched them, they were thinking about it, but
No, they did. They moved apparently.
They were together for 15 years.
Yeah.
My heart, it broke. I'm heartbroken.
why did they get divorced?
Stay tuned while we figure that out.
Right, stay tuned. I mean, I'm sure some people know about them, right?
I don't
They were
know.
pretty big. They had like didn't they have like 1 million subscribers?
Yeah, I used to watch them a lot.
That's so sad. But you know what? I hope they're doing good.
Right.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Right. But stuff happens again.
Yeah. Well,
Right, well.
it is what it is.
Well,
I'm open.
maybe we could watch like their little videos later
Yeah.
and see what happened. Or maybe we'll just watch them off screen and talk about it. But
Yeah.
I mean, I should be able to just play them on here and we can talk about it. And we're still kind of figuring everything out about the podcast setup. So, but I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
easy to do. Probably just share the screen. But yeah, lots of stuff coming. We named like 10 topics at least in this video or in this podcast.
Yeah, we did a lot. We talked a lot. That went smooth.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little worried because we're just starting off, but it was
Yeah.
pretty fun.
This doesn't have to be the first one, but if it is, what's up?
What's
Just go. What's up?
But
Is
yeah,
it time?
it's time.
How much are we down? What's on the clock?
1:33.
1:30.
Wow.
It didn't even
that's
feel
good.
like it, huh?
It didn't feel like it at all. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. We've been friends for years now, so it's pretty easy for us to talk to each other about things. So.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
there's so many things to still to
that's
talk about.
another topic.
That's another topic. But yeah, I mean,
Another-
hopefully
When I
we're.
first
Uh-huh.
Met Faye.
Oh, you mean like IRL?
Yeah, bitch.
I'm telling you, it's that social anxiety. Like I'm just so awkward. In
He's
the
so
beginning.
funny. He is so funny at the beginning. Anyways,
I wouldn't say funny.
you were like I would. You know what? If we're gonna talk about a sneak peek, like
Okay.
Not
was
sneak
like-
peek.
he was messaging me at the airport. He was like, "Where you at, bitch?
All right, where
bitch?"
you at, bitch?
And then he called me. He's like, "Oh, do you see the bus, bitch?" And then I get on the bus, and he's like, Hi.
Hi.
Oh my god.
For real. And I was
And
like that with Jesse too. Like when we first met at that pie shop. I still remember.
Ooh, damn.
And then I was like,
I don't remember that day, to be honest.
Good.
It was like a whole change of vibe after. Like he stopped calling me bitch. And I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Like I feel like I need to warm up to people, but like it only takes like about a day, you know?
It took like an hour.
All right.
I think the breakfast crouton broke it.
Yeah, the breakfast crouton really broke it.
Let me be honest. But when I talked to you guys, did that break some of the ice or not?
Probably.
When y'all were in the car and I called, or you guys called? I don't remember.
I don't remember, but yeah, probably.
Probably. I mean, when we got there, he was still a little shy in the car, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Jameson was just driving, and then we finally got to the breakfast thingy, and then you Jesse before we went to the breakfast thingy, you were like asked me, was like, how awkward was it? And I was like,
was he?
Right, he knew.
Right, and I was like, ooh. And I was like,
I mean,
bestie.
it's not like I hide it, you know, like I know I'm like that. It's just I just can't help it.
Yeah. I mean,
Once we were eating brunch though, it popped off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was the freaking crouton. I like ate it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Crouton.
That crouton.
I ate it, and I was like, ugh. I like dropped it, and I was like, oh,
right.
damn.
Sneak peek, that crouton was harder than a fucking rock.
And then I was like,
Oh my god, y'all were dying.
We
were dying.
Like I didn't know that it was gonna be that funny, but then like Kelly and Louise was like laughing their ass off, and I was like, oh.
And then Kelly,
yeah.
And then one of our friends made me swallow a fucking oyster.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Never had those before. It's fine, but I just don't see how people can just gobble them down.
I don't like
people be
eating
slurping them.
I don't know about the raw ones where you put lemon on it. I was like, what's happening?
I think I put like a little lemon, some kind of soy sauce or something. I don't fucking know what it was, but I mean, it tasted fine, but that texture and like it just feels like a booger going down your back, like your throat.
Was that in LA?
Yeah, it was at the brunch place.
They had oysters at the brunch? I don't even remember.
Yeah, Kelly ordered like a dozen or some shit.
Of course she did.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god! And then the one beside me, Miss Tay.
Her wet tacos.
Oyster fish tacos, shrimp tacos. Like I heard
wettest.
That shit sounded like it just came out the ocean.
Yeah, and I was like staring at her, and she, like I knew she was uncomfortable, but I just kept staring.
I was right in front of her.
Yeah,
For real.
I saw her.
She's like, "Can I help you?" And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Right. Let me hear that moisture.
I thought she liked them. She said she did.
She did.
I mean, they were probably fine if they just sounded funny.
Yeah, they're a little too moist.
Yeah. I got some French toast, I think. Yeah, some French toast.
Yeah,
I got a burger, I think, like a breakfast one.
Yeah, I think you and Jameson got the burger.
Yeah.
Somebody had. I had like the classic. No, girl, that was Kelly or freaking.
Kelly had the salmon.
Or something salad, and that crouton was.
Yeah, she had a salmon salad. That's what it was. Yeah.
Girl, that crouton was well done, burn.
That shit was how it rocked. Like if y'all play Genshin, that shit was Geo. You know,
not just Geo.
That was Archon shit.
Tell us.
I don't remember. What did you get?
Oh, I got like the classic.
Like the eggs and I know. I think I know.
Yeah, I got like the hash.
Deviled
brown.
eggs.
Like the breakfast platter with the sausage and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
He said, "I'm a Denny's."
I'm pretty sure they were like, "There's slices. Like, can you exchange that for sausage?"
For real, he wants his meat.
Yeah.
Sausage.
What did we do after that? You know what? We'll talk about that later.
Sausage. Right.
Sausage.
All right. We've talked enough.
Yeah.
Any things,
last words.
Last words.
Closing
Bye,
statements.
horse.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. I mean,
just kidding, y'all. Blah, blah, blah.
This was fun. Hopefully, you guys, people out there listening, if people are listening, enjoy it as well. We'll be talking about some deep stuff later. A lot of stuff we probably haven't even shared with. I mean, I think I've shared a couple of some negative things with you guys, but I don't even think Jameson knows about all of these things because
Well,
it's just not easy to talk about, you know.
yeah, sure.
But yeah,
When you told me some of those things, not to tease, but well, I just like I don't even know what to say when you said it, and it felt like really nonchalant, like with the way you just said it. And
yeah, I mean, it's probably some kind of coping mechanism shit or something.
I was like, bro, what do you? You went through trauma,
and like
that's traumatic.
Like a problem as well is like I have a really good memory, right? Like I remember things like
It's too good, huh?
too well, like exactly how it happened. Like doesn't matter what it is. So these negative things are kind of stuck in my head, and sometimes they just replay back there, and it's kind of sad because I like literally remember everything, like walking, taking steps down the stairs, like where we were, everything. Like I just remember everything, the exact words that came out of people's mouths and stuff. So I'll be able to share that with you guys. So
I think I had the luxury that I repressed a lot of things.
yeah.
I think that's where all my sarcasm comes from.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's why we act the way we do.
Right. Okay, mental illness.
Shout out mental illness.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason of starting this. We want to hopefully. I mean, it's sad that people will probably be able to relate, but it'll probably help me as well as hopefully other people that we're in similar situations.
It'll be therapeutic.
Yeah.
All right. That is all the time we have
today on Christmas.
For today on Christmas Day. Hope everybody had a good Christmas if anybody's listening. Yeah. It'll probably be in the future. So happy, New Year, all that stuff.
Happy whatever day you're listening.
We'll be doing more. Stay tuned.
For sure. Peace.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Peace.